Hey friends, it's Hope, and today I am here to do a non-spoiler book review over The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. This book is a psychological thriller and it is an adult fiction book. But with that said, this was a lot more tame than, say, a Gillian Flynn book or even You by Carolyn Kepnes. I feel like those psychological thrillers have a lot more adultish content in them. So if that was a little bit too much for you guys, then maybe you enjoy something like this. Alright, so The Girl on the Train actually follows 3 different perspectives and 3 different timelines. So the first perspective and the first timeline that we get introduced to is Rachel, and she is emotionally unstable and a little bit crazy. The second timeline follows Megan, who is also very emotionally unstable and a little bit crazy. And then the third and final timeline we follow is Anna, who, you guessed it, is a little bit emotionally unstable and a little bit crazy. Needless to say, these characters be totally cray in this book. I seriously had no idea if I could trust any of them, which made me really enjoy the read because I could not predict what was going to happen. Alright, so let's back it up to Rachel. The things that we know about Rachel is she takes the same train in and out of London for a few reasons. The first reason is her roommate does not know she got laid off from her job, so to keep up appearances, she rides the train like as she's going to work every day. Another reason why she loves to do this is because she has formed a bit of an attachment to a couple who lives in a house that is actually just a few houses down from a house that she used to live in before she got divorced. She's kind of like fantasized and made up a story about this couple that live in the house, and she sort of kind of forms this like weird imaginary relationship with them. And that brings us to Megan, and Megan lives in the house that is a few houses down from Rachel's house before she got divorced to her ex-husband Tom. You following me? I know, it's a lot, but just hang in there. Okay, so back to Megan. Megan is married to Scott. Scott really wants to have a baby. She's feeling a little bit pressured to have a child, and in the meantime, she's not too happy with her life. She used to work at an art gallery. Things kind of fell through. So for the time being, she's actually babysitting Anna's child. She completely hates it, and actually her life isn't as perfect as the reader originally thought it was going to be based on Rachel's perception and imagination. Alright, so since we're talking about Anna's kid, let's just talk about Anna. Anna is the new wife of Rachel's ex-husband. So Rachel's ex-husband Tom cheated on her with Anna. So now we've introduced Anna. She is the new Miss Watson, and she has a little baby. Anna cannot stand Rachel, and she has a really good reason because Rachel just will not leave Tom alone. But like I said at the beginning of this video, all 3 of them are very emotionally unstable and a little bit crazy. So the story really picks up when one day Rachel can't remember what she did on a Saturday night. What she does know is she has a gash on her head, bruises all over her body, and a sense that something really bad happened. She also finds out that that just so happens to be the same night that Megan disappeared without a trace. So then through the book, you read the 3 different timelines, see how Anna, Rachel, and Megan's stories kind of like intertwine, and you figure out who the killer is. But like I said, because all of these characters were equally as crazy as the next, I personally did not find it predictable, and I enjoyed the chaotic ride. In my opinion, the characters were really well written, and I thought that the pacing of the story was great. The one thing that I had trouble with was actually following all the timelines. It was about 70 pages in when I realized that there were multiple timelines, so that kind of messed me up. And even after realizing, I would have to keep flipping back and forth to see, okay, who's talking in what month and what's going on at the same time with the other characters. So that is one downside that I had for this book. Other than that, I actually thought it was a really really great thriller. I rated it a 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, and I think that if you guys are slowly getting into these types of books, I would definitely recommend this one. If you're used to more of like Gillian Flynn or Carolyn Kepnes or something that has like extreme storylines and crazy twisted characters, then I could see why this may be a little bit slow and a little bit boring. But if you're just getting into psychological thrillers, I would suggest picking this one up. Alright friends, well that wraps it up for my non-spoiler book review over The Girl on the Train. Let me know below if you have read it and what you guys thought of the book. Until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'm sure I will see you soon. Bye!